Let's talk about a guy who changed the game for Rome and religion. Meet Constantine. No, not Keanu Reeves in a trench coat fighting demons. We're talking about Constantine the Great, the Roman emperor who basically said, let's make Christianity official, move the capital, and made being Roman a lot more Byzantine. Our story begins around the year 272 CE. Constantine is born in what is now Serbia. Yes, even emperors come from small towns. His dad, Constantius, was a big-shot Roman general and eventually became Caesar, which was kind of like being assistant manager of the Roman Empire. Constantine's mom, Helena, was later sainted, so you know this family had connections. Fast forward to 306 CE. Papa Constantius dies and the troops say, you know who should be emperor. His kid. So Constantine becomes emperor, sort of. You see, Rome had this genius plan to avoid civil war by having 4 emperors at once. Spoiler, it caused even more civil war. Imagine trying to run a group project with 4 people who all think they're in charge. Exactly. Now, Constantine wasn't a fan of sharing. Over the next couple of years, he did what all ambitious Roman emperors did, fought a bunch of battles, and slowly took over. And that brings us to the most famous moment in his highlight reel, the Battle of the Milvian Bridge in 312 CE. According to legend, the night before the battle, Constantine saw a vision in the sky, a cross of light and the words, "In this sign, conquer." So he put the Christian symbol on his soldiers' shields and boom, victory. Either that or his enemies were just really confused. Wait, are those crosses? Is that legal? After winning, Constantine marched into Rome like a boss and said, you know what? Christianity, it's cool now. He issued the Edict of Milan in 313 CE, which made Christianity legal. Before this, being a Christian in Rome was a bit like being a pizza delivery guy at a lion convention, risky. Constantine didn't make Christianity the official religion, that would come later, but he definitely moved it from underground rebellion to VIP status. And Constantine didn't stop there. He also founded a whole new capital, Constantinople. Yes, he named it after himself because humble emperors are boring. This new city was in a super strategic spot on the border of Europe and Asia, and it was full of churches, palaces, and people wondering how to pronounce Byzantium. Under Constantine's rule, Rome took a big religious turn. He supported church leaders called the Council of Nicaea in 325 CE to settle Christian debates, and even got involved in theological drama. That's right, this emperor was basically the moderator of the first big Christian group chat. But don't let the saintly vibes fool you. Constantine was still very Roman. He executed his own son and wife under suspicious circumstances. Yikes. Power, politics, and family dinners in the imperial palace were tense. In 337 CE, Constantine got sick and, knowing the end was near, he finally got baptized. Yep, he waited till the very last minute. Classic emperor move. Save the soul, skip the suffering. He died soon after and was buried in a church surrounded by statues of the 12 apostles, with himself in the middle as the 13th. Modesty. Never heard of her. So why is Constantine such a big deal? Because he transformed the Roman Empire and laid the foundation for medieval Europe. He changed how Rome did religion, how it looked on the map, and how future emperors behaved. He was the emperor who took Christianity from fringe movement to empire-wide faith and built a city that would outlive Rome itself. Whether you see him as a holy hero or a power-hungry strategist, or both, Constantine definitely earns the title the Great. And hey, if nothing else, he proved that naming a city after yourself is a pretty solid way to be remembered.